Some years ago, this was during the housing crisis when the whole market tanked and people were losing their jobs. A whole lot of people were losing their houses. I remember that period of time almost like it was yesterday. And where I used to live, near the corner of Archer Road and Tower Road, a man was standing on the side of the road with his daughter, holding up a sign. His sign said, "I have food, but I am behind on my mortgage." There was a line of people pulled over on the side of the road like the drive-through line in Chick-fil-A. Because what that man was saying was, he said, "I'm standing walking distance from Hale Plantation, but I'm willing to be bold enough to say, I got a job, I got food, but the crisis that's hitting everybody else has now hit my house, and I'm on the verge of losing my home. And the reason me and everybody else was in that line to help him is because when we saw him, we saw ourselves." May God bring us back to a place of kindness, that when we see other people in need, we think about what it would be like for us to go through similar circumstances, and we not only see something, but we do something, which means God has not only called you to look up, God is calling you to stand up. Do something to help someone who is in need. What amazes me about verse 34 are all of the verbs. Now remember, in the verses that come before verse 34, the Levite passed by on the other side, the priest passed by on the other side. But watch verse 34. When the Samaritan sees the man, watch the verbs, he came to him, bandaged up his wounds, he poured in oil and wine on the wounds, put him on his beast, brought him to an inn, and took care of him. A minimum of 6 verbs in one verse. How many verbs are in your verse? When you see people who have been beaten and bloodied, people who are dealing with circumstances beyond their control, people who are dealing with embarrassment, do you talk about them or do you do something to help them?